and your expertise and your experience. In any case, is it about age or is it about the health? Because I have come into contact with young men as young as 35 years who unfortunately are vegetables. And so Dr. Duffour has proven over the years that indeed you don't need to be 55, 75, 40, but it's about what you can offer in terms of your expertise. And he's done that over the years in public life, in private life. Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Finance Minister, a businessman. And so we are lucky to have such a personality putting himself up for the flag bearership race of the National Democratic Congress. And I believe, from what I have seen so far, his message across the length and breadth of this country, clear to the point.
What is the message he's sending?
Of course, NDC, make or break, must win the 2024 election. And so you need to energize the grassroots of the party. And this cliche that the elections are won at the polling station. And in NDC, the branch executives are the bedrock, the foundation of the party. And it is tried knowledge that they are always being neglected when we are in power. The opportunities that are supposed to be presented to all Ghanaians, including members of the NDC, you can do your own survey. And so Dr. Duffour is bringing hope back to the grassroots of the NDC. And that is the message. Our campaign has been a grassroots-based campaign. And also assuring them, especially the cadres, the women in the party, who sometimes just a little token, they'll be able to establish themselves. The aged in the party is spoken about pension scheme for NDC aged, those who have served the party, the cadres and all that. They have never heard such policies before. And when you're able to energize the base of the party, then you can be rest assured that they are going to work day and night to ensure victory for the NDC. In any case, check the record of the 2016 election. Most NDC members, executives, branch executives refused to participate fully in the 2016 election. We conducted a research into that, and I'm sure you've heard of the Professor Kwesibo Chwe Committee and all that. Clearly, that it was as a result of apathy, which stemmed from the fact that branch executives, who are the custodians of the party at the base, were neglected when we were in government. And so Dr. Duffour is bringing hope. Hope, the message of hope is resonating. Again, we went into the 2016 election. After the election, unfortunately, we were unable to collate results. And 2020, we had a similar situation. And so when the branch executives, who in most cases, some of them at the end of the day are the polling agents of the party, because as I said here, I'm a branch chairman of the NDC, and when you come to my police station, you are looking for a polling agent, you cannot go bypass me, because in all humility, I have all the qualification that ensures that I can man a polling station. So when the grassroots, when we do all the hard work, it is our expectation that the vote will be protected at the national level. And if I said the vote will be protected, you'll be given equipment to transmit results to a national coalition data center and all that. And it's our expectation that leaders, when given the opportunity, will be able to do that. Because you are here as a journalist. I don't know if you have the results of the NDC when we collated the election results in 2020 election. Of course, we have what the EC said, right? The NPP also exhibits a coalition spreadsheet of a form. At least, we could have also done same. Do we have them? So Dr. Duffour is promising the grassroots of the NDC that he's going to ensure that the NDC will collate not only collate, credible results before midnight on the 7th of December. So that if anybody tries anything funny, but be it the MPP, be it some of their collaborators in the EC, wherever, we'll be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that we have already collated our results and these are our figures.
Why was that the case? Why couldn't the party collate the results in the last election?
I don't know.
Was it
I don't know.
because you have done research?
No, I don't know, because I was not part of those who put up the system to collate the results. And
so then how do you fix it if you don't know the
yeah,
what
because
the
we'll
problem
create
was?
our own system. We'll create a new system. Because the same system has failed twice. And when you talk about it, you are demonized. Really, when you don't accept your fault, how can you make remedies and progress? How? It's true, we could not collate our results. Public knowledge. And remember, in the last national campaign, the same issue surfaced. Remember? When there was a secret tape, a public tape, and all that, and what the current chairman said, and all that. So the fact of the matter is that the grassroots, for a want of better word, will do all the dirty job. Move to the coalition center, present their documents, and it's at the expectation of leadership to ensure those votes are protected.
So it's a leadership problem.
Of course, it's a leadership problem. And Dr. Duffour is saying that he's going to provide the NDC a timeous coalition system that will ensure that before midnight on 7th of December, our election result throughout the 276 constituencies of this country will be ready, including SAL. And so therefore, as I said earlier, nobody, whether the MPP and their allies, will not try and then...
John Mahama was the leader in the last election.
Yeah.
If you say there was a leadership problem,
Yeah.
Was John Mahama the problem? And
Yeah.
is he the leader that has problem? Or are you trying to say, I mean, in other words, not competent enough?
I am saying, and that those are my words, that what we have, because of the antecedent from 2016 to 2020 especially, I am ready to say that, okay, in 2016, probably, we're taken by surprise. But in 2020, we had no excuses, right? Because then we have learnt from certain mistakes in 2016. And so the expectation was that we will put in measures in place so that all the things we complained about in 2016 will not be repeated in 2020. And I've said to you, and I've asked the question, did we present to even the court the correlated result of the NDC? Did we? And so you see, when you talk about this, people are so polluted to the extent that they are destroying the party. They want to destroy the party. We are all bona fide members of the party. And until we admit that yes, and there were one or two things that we could have done better, and that these are the measures we are putting in place to ensure that we do not repeat them. Because you see, we are in a contest with a very vicious political party like the MPP. Very vicious. And so, in your internal processes, you need to be conscious. You need to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. Because they are not joking.